Hi, my name is Sara Bown. I'm the page admin of Sara Use It. I'm also a life wellness coach, and Sara Bown Step-by-Step Wellness Coaching is my page for that. Today I wanted to bring a little video blog to you. Anybody that follows either of my pages knows that I love posting blogs. What you might not know is that where my blogs come from is really based on how I may be feeling as an individual, but I also really look into the pages and read comments and read frustrations and such coming from page friends. And when I read this, it really makes me passionate about writing a blog, because ultimately anything that I'm doing, whether it be coaching or working on my page, hopefully I can be doing something that helps impact positive change in someone's life. So something I wanted to talk about today was something that comes up really often on whether I'm working with a client or whether it's my page, and that is what happens when you seem to be going strong, but then all of a sudden you just fall off track. So first of all, I want to give everybody a really big virtual hug and say, if you've fallen off track, you are human. Let's not be so hard on ourselves. I like to look at this as a life journey, something we do forever. And so falling off track is just a normal part of life. If you took a survey or talked to people who reached high levels of success in life, they all have a story of how they fell down and how they made the choice to get back up. So that's the second thing I'd like to touch base on. It's a choice. That's the short answer to everything when we want to make a change in our life. It seems so simple with me saying it, oh, just change. I understand. I have been on a journey. I will continue to be on a journey for life, and so I know that it sounds a lot easier than it really is. But really, when you get down to the nitty and gritty, it is about making a choice and putting action plans in place that will help you achieve your goal no matter what comes up. So some people do this on their own, and this is why I decided to work as a life wellness coach, because other people really need that extra nudge, the extra bit of accountability to keep you on track, to make proper goals, to make sure that the goals are for you. I think one thing that we do a lot of the times is we look at somebody that did really well and we say, I have to do it like that. And we ask questions like, how did you do it? And then we try to do it that person's way without knowing that we all have a foundation to build. If we're in a place that we don't want to be, there's a foundation that needs to be built if we want to have long-term success. So, it's New Year's. We made a resolution. We wanted to eat better, work out more, and just be emotionally happier. So you're riding high on motivation. You're feeling great, and then all of a sudden, wham! You hit a wall, and you fell back a little bit, and you just feel like, gee, what happened? And you also feel like the wind really came out of your sails because you were doing so well, and now you just feel so disappointed in yourself. What I want to say is this is when the real opportunity for success happens. It's wonderful when it seems easy. It's wonderful when we're full of motivation. But in real life, things are always going to come up. As parents, as friends, as workers, we are always moving and always changing. It's like the seasons of the year. There's always something that's going to come at us that we're not expecting. Sometimes what will come at us is our own emotions. We don't even know why we stopped. But that's why it's so important to have a plan. If we don't have a plan, we plan to fail. I would say who said that, but I'm not sure. It's not mine. But anyway, if we don't have a plan, we plan to fail. So it's always important to have an action plan in place. And our action plan should always include having a plan in place for when we fall off track, because it's going to happen. Motivation is wonderful when it's there. But this is something I say over and over and over again. Motivation definitely comes and goes. Sometimes the motivation goes, and we just have to dig in. We have to remember why we're doing it, why it's so important. We have to make sure that this is something that we really want. We're only going to be successful in something if we really, really want it. And if we really, really want it, we have to get really clear, down to the letter. Why do I want this? Why does it have to happen? And what am I willing to do to make this happen? If you're ready, willing, and able, then an action plan is going to mean everything to you. So have a plan ready for when things don't go the way that you want. If you plan to go out running 5 days a week and you're a mom, you know that something could happen at any time. Maybe one of the children gets sick, something could come up and they stay home from school, a number of things. I'm a mom, so I know that anything and everything comes up. Have a backup plan in your pocket. If something happens and you can't run, then maybe you should get on the elliptical. Maybe you can get on the treadmill. Maybe you can go on YouTube and find a video. Having that backup plan ready so you don't have to think about it in the moment and then just decide not to helps everything. That goes with snacks and food and having things ready on hand. We may have a wonderful plan to come home from work and be able to wait until supper, but then real life creeps in and we need something that moment. So if things are ready to grab, we're all set to go. So it's all about planning. It's about making the choice, knowing that it matters to us, that anything worth having is worth making the choice to move forward. It's going to be hard. I've been there. I know about moving backwards. I know about what feels like slip-ups. But what I really have tried to do is take the word diet completely out of it. Not only with what I eat, but in the frame of mind. I'm not on a diet. This is something I'm doing for life. So there are going to be times that I am sailing through and doing awesome, and then there's going to be other times when life just has a way of throwing things at me, and it's how I adjust. It's how I get up and keep moving. And it's the same thing for all of us. Having a journey that's broken up with, I did great this week, and then this week was stopped, and then this great, we don't have to do that. All we have to do is live one life, one journey forever, and if something happens and we slip up, the next choice that comes our way, we just make a better choice. So that's what I want to finish on. Some people have the frame of mind that if they slip up once in that day, they'll just start the next day. And let me ask you, how many times does the next day never happen? So let's say you wake up, for whatever reason you grab that donut that found its way in your house or in the office, and you're thinking, well, I just ruined my day. There's no point to even eat healthy now or work out because I ruined my day. I'll start tomorrow. No. The beauty of a day is that it has 24 hours. That donut didn't ruin your day. The attitude that you wouldn't keep trying is what ruined your day. So you pick yourself up, make a decision that the next choice that comes along will be a decision that speaks to you and your wellness and your health, and you're good to go. This does not have to be all the time right, all the time perfect. It does have to be all the time in, all the time trying to do better, all the time caring about yourself, and all the time knowing that you're worth the effort and you're worth living your best life. So if you're doing this on your own, or if you're doing this as a client of mine and I get to be blessed and help you, I just want to wish you the best of the luck in the world. It has actually nothing to do with luck. It has to do with everything that you're willing to put into it. And I hope for you, I hope for all of us that we're able just to pick up, keep going, and make our goals and dreams come true. Because we all have the option. That's the other wonderful thing, and that's something that I always want to scream off the roofers of buildings. The possibility for us to achieve is there for all of us. I find that so exciting. All we have to do is make the choice to make it happen, no matter what comes up. Can it be hard? Yes, it can be really hard. But is it worth it? I gotta tell you, it's worth everything. So this is a Sara moment. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, please leave a note so I know that you want more to come, and I'll talk to you next time. Thanks, guys.